Hey, hey, hey. How y'all doing? Coach Royal here, and I am super excited about tonight's live. We're going to allow some people to come on in the room tonight. Hey y'all, it's Coach Royal here, and I help women of high impact in leadership transition from the go-to girl to the go-to coach and increase their income and impact as a life coach. So I am super excited about tonight's live. As you come on, just go ahead and share this live with at least 5 friends and comment done, because we are about to get into a very, very important topic tonight for our coaches especially. So I'm super excited about this topic as we start talking about content and the necessary things that you need to be doing as a coach with your content for 2022. So welcome. Hey, how you doing? All right. Let me go ahead and share. Hey. Hey, Bree, how you doing? Hey, Melanie. Hey, is it Nisha? Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Hey. Hey, Essence, how are you? Welcome. Good night. How y'all doing? I know it's a Tuesday. Y'all probably not even used to seeing me on Tuesdays, but y'all about to see me a whole lot more, okay? So I have a crazy game plan for y'all. So y'all gonna see me a whole lot more, and I'm super excited to be on here tonight. And we are talking about something that I know that is very important for all of you, especially my ladies that are already coaches that are looking to increase their clientele and get more clients on their books. Tonight is a good night for you, okay? So make sure you have your notepad, your pen, whatever it is that you need to take some notes, because I'm about to give y'all some game tonight. So we are talking about content for coaches and necessary things that you need for your content for 2022, things that you need to be doing to win over clients through organic traffic. That means your actual social media content is your organic marketing strategy, where you are able to use traffic that is not paid traffic, not ads, not Instagram bloggers and all that stuff. We're talking about organic traffic. Not that there's anything wrong with paid traffic. However, I know when we are just starting out our coaching businesses, sometimes it's hard to dip into the other avenues of marketing and the things that actually cost a whole lot. So we want to talk about organic traffic and how you can start winning over clients as a coach and start winning over clients through your organic traffic. Give me 1 second, y'all. I have to check my door because my groceries are coming, and I need to make sure this person out at the door. Hold on. Okay. All right. So my husband went to the gym. My husband is at the gym, and my grocery is coming, so I have to make sure the people not at the door with the groceries. So if I have to pop out to get my groceries, if my husband not here, and by the time they come, that's what's going on over here. But so I want to talk to y'all about content, and one of the things that I know that a lot of coaches and a lot of people on Instagram are doing. Yes, girl, I do not like going to the grocery store. Instacart has become my thing, my life. Instacart has become my life. So yeah, I'm waiting on my groceries to come. And I'm gonna cook something really quick tonight, but I had to get some grocery. So yeah, one of the things that I want us to really begin to focus on and double down, triple down on for this year is your video content. So, hey Jazz, how are you, girl? You want to triple down on your video content this year because video has always been super high in driving conversion and actually turning your audience into clients. So the way that we have been able to, I think last year we didn't run any ads. We were able to do six figures without any paid marketing last year. So this year we are going to be doubling down, tripling, quadrupling our goals. So we will be adding some paid marketing this year. However, it is very possible for you to hit those astronomical goals with organic traffic, and sometimes you have to spread out your content on multiple platforms. So when we're talking about what type of content you should be focusing on as a new coach, and this year, if you are looking to make your mark in this industry as a coach, in this year, you need to double down, triple down, quadruple down on video content. Now, I know that Reels are a huge deal right now, and last year there was a lot of doing the reels and doing the skits and doing all that stuff, but I don't know about you, but I know that God has anointed me to use my voice. So when you are doing your reels, and I'm talking to those where God has anointed you to use your voice and to be a voice in this generation, you can't afford to mask your voice behind anything else in this season. So it's very important for you to still be able to use your voice. What does that mean? What does that look like? Some of the ways that you can do that is through doing the reels. You can still do the reels and do all the cute stuff, but you want to maybe do voiceovers, add your voice in the voiceover in the background. Sometimes you can take clips from your actual lives and add the recording of that in the background of your reels. It doesn't always have to be the sound that everybody else is releasing and the sound that everybody else is doing, because you can create your own sound. You can start your sound, and maybe the people will use your sound versus us always having to use whatever sound is trending for what everybody else is doing, right? You want to do unique things so that you are able to stand out in this industry. But I really strongly feel for those that God has called to be a voice in this generation, for you to be very intentional about not masking your voice in this season, for you to be very intentional about not putting your voice behind, you know, all of the glitz and the glam and all the other stuff, but really allow your voice to be heard, okay? Allow your voice to be heard in this season, because God has chosen you to be a voice in this nation and in this generation. So when you are creating content, you most definitely want to triple down on video content. Video content is super important. It always has been important, but it's what every single platform is focused on right now. So does that mean get rid of the graphics or get rid of the tweets and all of that stuff? No, it doesn't necessarily mean to get rid of it, but it means to use these things with strategy and not just post things just to post it. So I'm very big on making sure my clients know when they are posting to social media that they need to have a strategy behind why they're doing what they are doing. So if you are still using the graphics and the quote cards and all of these things that you are creating in Canva, while these things are really cute, you may find that they're not converting into actual clients, or nobody's engaging with them at all. Why? Is because Instagram is pushing video content and you are going against the grain and doing something else. So you want to focus on your video content and tripling down on video content. The great thing is that video content has always been high in conversion. You can more than likely convert someone into a client in a video than you would an actual little quote card, unless you are thoroughly explaining something and people are actually reading it. Okay, so video is going to be super important. I do want to make sure that my clients know that you need to be using your voice, okay? You need to use your voice. Does that mean you have to use your voice on every single reel? No, you can still be creative and do other things, but make sure that on your platform, you're using your voice because you are anointed to be a voice in this nation. So the first thing that you need to be doing is tripling down on video. You need to use your voice. That means using voiceovers, doing the voiceover reels. That means doing reels or videos where you're actually speaking directly to the camera. You want to speak to your audience as if they are one body, okay? When I say speak to your audience as if there are one body, you want to personify your audience. So if you already know what your niche is and who your target audience is, example, the women in my audience, I call them the go-to girls. When I speak to the go-to girls, I speak to them as if I'm speaking to one person. You want to speak to them as if you're speaking to one body, one person, so that it always translates as if you are speaking directly to that specific individual. So when you are speaking, when I'm speaking, I always call out you. I always say you, as if I'm speaking directly to one particular person, one go-to girl, one go-to person, so that anytime my content translates to my audience, it's as if I'm speaking directly to you. This is why I always get people that write me and say, whatever you said, you were speaking directly to me. It was as if you knew my business. It was as if you were talking directly to me. I was talking to my audience as a whole, but it always translates as if I'm speaking to that one person individually because I have personified my audience, and I speak to my audience as if I'm speaking to one body. So when you are speaking to your audience in video, speak to your audience as if you are speaking to one individual. You don't have to say y'all and all that. Speak you. I'm talking to you. I am speaking to you. I'm telling you what you need to do to shift your life, because it's going to translate as if you are speaking directly to me, and you will have a greater impact. So when you are doing your video content, again, we can do voiceovers, but we also want to make sure that we are including video where we are speaking directly to the camera. Don't be afraid in this season to put your face in this camera. Don't be afraid in this season to allow your voice to be heard. And I want you to really come out of your shell and allow God to use you. Come out of your shell, show your personality, be yourself, and show up with confidence on your platform. I always tell my clients to sit in your seat of authority. I don't care if you feel a little bit afraid or intimidated before you get on the live, or before you go live, or before you do the video, whatever the case may be. Sit in your seat of authority before you press play, before you go live. Sit in your seat of authority and speak from your place of authority, because there is a place of authority that God has given you to sit in when it's time for you to go forth and speak what thus says the Lord to other people. When it's time for you to speak, when it's time for you to help other people transform their lives, it's not about you and your insecurities. It's not about you and what you think you got together and what you think you don't have together. It's not about you being perfect. It's not about you having it all together. When it's time for God to use you, you must really deny yourself and really put aside all of your insecurities and sit in your place of authority and say what it is that you need to say to your audience. So you want to do okay, baby. Sorry, y'all. Skylar. So you want, this is what happens when my husband not home, y'all. Skylar is just interrupting me. But you want to make sure that you are speaking directly to the camera, getting these people faces, and do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of speaking. I know some of y'all say y'all don't like how y'all voice sound, or y'all don't like how y'all look on camera, or, you know, it's just always some type of reason why you don't want to show up on camera. But we don't want to hear that in 2022. I don't want to hear it. Like in 2022, I don't want to hear, I don't like how I sound. I don't like how I look. I just feel uncomfortable. Like, I need you to push past all of that. And I need you to sit in your seat of authority and allow God to use you, because there's a word in your mouth that needs to get to the heart of somebody else. And we can't be held up because you feel insecure. Those people can't be held up because you feel insecure about how you sound. How you sound is how you sound. And it ain't going nowhere. I may sound country. I talk fast sometimes. Like sometimes when I get excited, I talk super fast. And sometimes the people in the comments be like, girl, slow down. And I just slow it on down and I keep on going. So I'm telling y'all, it does none of this stuff that you feel is going to hold you back is going to hold you back. Like none of these things are going to hold you back. The only thing that's holding you back is you and your excuses for why you can't move on what God says. So in this year, for my coaches that are looking to increase in income and an impact, you have to shift your content. And the little cute quote cards, your little cute Canva little setup, it's cute, but it's not enough. So you have to start implementing video content. Now, there needs to be a strategy even behind your video content. And I'm going to give you something, and I'm going to challenge you to apply it to your content strategy this week. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure this is not the groceries. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, y'all. For those that's just coming in, I'm waiting on my groceries, okay? So I don't want to miss the people at the door. But I'm going to give y'all something, and I want you guys to apply it to your content strategy for this month and just monitor it and see how it works for you. So I'm going to give y'all a gem right now. I'm about to drop a gem that I'm going to give you guys that I am using also in my own content strategy. So when we are using video for our content and we are implementing video in our content, we're speaking to our audience as if our audience is one body. Whether we are doing voiceovers over the reels, whether we are speaking directly to the camera, there needs to be a strategy behind what you are doing and the content that you are putting in place. So when we are doing our reels, I want you to use your reels for attraction. Listen. One thing that you got to understand about reels is that reels are great for getting in front of a new audience. Reels are really great for getting in front of a new audience because most of the people that are seeing your reels, they don't know you or they don't follow you. So you want to use reels for attraction and use reels to get in front of a new audience. So when you're in front of this new audience, think of the fact that your audience, the people that are watching your reels, probably don't have a clue who you are. So selling something in your reels may not be as effective because the people that are seeing it, they don't follow you, they don't know you, they don't know your story, they don't know anything about what you do. So when you are posting your reels, it would honestly be a great strategy for you to use your reels as an attraction method by posting the motivation, by posting the inspiration or the information that will pique people's interest to come to your actual page. Does that make sense, y'all? So since our reels are going in front of an audience that is not warm to us, they are still a cold audience, then we want to use our reels to attract people to our page. Either you're sharing information that is highly valuable that will make people come to your page, or you are sharing information that is extremely motivational or inspirational. You're sharing your story or your testimony, something that is what we call brand awareness. You want to make people aware of who you are, of what you do, of how you do it. You want to make them aware about you, but you're not necessarily going to be selling them, like hard on selling them something in a reel, because these are people that don't know who you are. So 90% of the people that watch your reels are people that don't actually follow you, but you want to bring them to your page so that they can eventually become a part of your audience. So initially when you are posting reels, it is highly effective for you to post motivational reels, reels that are made with motivation and reels that are motivational, inspirational, or have a lot of valuable information that is going to pique people's interest to come to your actual page. Does that make sense, y'all? So number one, we are using reels for attraction. Somebody say reels for attraction. Reels for attraction. Write that down. Reels for attraction, motivation, inspiration, information. And then number 2, we are using our feed posts. Your actual feed, your news feed. I told y'all it doesn't mean that you have to eliminate your quote cards and your tweets and all of that stuff. You don't have to eliminate those things, but you want to be strategic in the way that you use those things. So as far as your feed is concerned, you want to use your actual feed for sales. You want to use your feed where you're actually talking about your product specifically, where you're also providing insight and information and tips for your actual audience. So your reels is an opportunity to attract a new audience, while your feed is a place to nurture your current audience. Does that make sense, y'all? Your reels is an opportunity to attract a new audience, and your feed is an opportunity to nurture your existing audience. So the people that are currently on your feed, they're already in your mix. They're already in your circle. So they're familiar with you. They are a warm audience. They're familiar with you. They're familiar with your brand. They're familiar with what you do. So you can sell to them. You can market to them. You can tell them, to go click the link in your bio and sign up for your program. You can give them that type of information about your program because they're already familiar with your brand, because they are already on your page. So most of the content on your feed is actually shown to the people that are following you, but your reels are shown to people that don't know you. So you want to use your reels for attraction and brand awareness, and to bring in a new audience. And then you want to use your feed posts for your existing audience to nurture your existing audience. Does that make sense, y'all? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So we want to use our feed to serve our existing audience. We want to use our reels to serve our... Oh, okay. I see you, Bree. And then we want to use our reels to get a new audience to come onto our platforms. Another great thing is your lives. Your lives is also a place for your existing audience. Your lives is a place for your existing audience to come in and, fellowship with you and get information from you. But it is also another way that your lives really serve for both, because if I am actually coming off of your reel and I'm interested in something that you have going on, or I'm interested in your program or your product, I may watch your live replay. So when you actually save that content to your page, this is why I always tell y'all, don't delete your lives, to save them to your feed. When you actually save those reels, save your lives, the people that go back and watch the replay are probably people that are interested in your program. They may be new to your platform. So you have content that is there that will still serve your new audience. But when you're actually on live like we are right now, this space right here is usually for your existing audience, your existing people that are a little bit more warmed up to you. So you want to use your lives while you are live to communicate any offers and any information to your existing audience, but you want to make sure that you are still communicating what you do and who you are and how you do it in your lives as well, so that when people go back and watch the replay, they are very well versed in what you do if they are new to your page. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So the first thing is doubling down, tripling down on video content. The next thing is using your voice in your content. Don't be afraid. Do not hide behind all these sounds. Another great tool that you can do if you know that a sound is trending and you still want your video to trend, you can do your voiceover and bring the audio down on the actual music sound that is trending. So you still come up in the trending feed, but the people are still able to hear the sound of your voice. Does that make sense to y'all? Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down, right? Inside your reels, inside the reel feature, when you go to the sounds, you can add the music, and then you also have the option to do your voiceover. Turn the sound up on your voiceover and turn the sound down on the trending sound so that you still come up in the trending sound feed, but the people are still able to hear the sound of your voice, okay? So don't worry about not getting exposure because you're not using the trending sounds. There's still ways around that so that your voice can still be heard. So using your voice and not being afraid to show up on camera, whether that is looking straight onto your audience, speaking to them face to face like I am with you all tonight, in your videos and in your reels, or using voiceovers. I want y'all to use your voice. It does not have to be in every single post. You are still able to do your posts with the music and all of that good stuff. That still works. You're still able to do that. But in some of your posts, you need to use your voice. Like if I go on your page and we never heard the sound of your voice, and you are a coach, a leader, a speaker, a teacher, and you have not used your voice at all, sis, something is wrong. Okay, so start maximizing your video content and the opportunities to use your voice on your platform, especially for those that want to be speakers, that want to be booked for speaking engagements, and you want to be a speaker, but you can't use your voice on a video. It don't add up and it's not making sense. Okay, so start getting comfortable with allowing yourself to be seen and allowing your voice to be heard. So tripling down on video, using your voice, doing voiceovers on your reels, speaking face on into the camera, speaking to your audience as if they are one body, and using your reels for attraction and your feed to nurture your existing audience. So your reels are for bringing in a new audience, and your feed is for nurturing your existing audience. And the last thing is up the quality on everything, okay? Listen, quality is everything. And I want y'all to understand that you are going to attract the client that you look like. You are going to attract the client that you show up as. The way that you show up on this platform, the way that you present yourself on this platform, that is the type of clients that you are going to attract. So when I tell you to up the quality on everything, up the quality on everything. Up the quality on your videos. Up the quality in your lighting, in your photos. Stop posting photos that's blurry. It just doesn't look good at all. Like, stop posting the stuff that just looks crazy, but then you want people to take your brand serious. Take yourself serious. And if that means investing in a photographer, or investing in somebody that can take some quality pictures or quality videos for you if you can't do it yourself, if that means using my Amazon link and investing in some new lighting so that you can up the quality on your lighting when you go live, up the quality in your lighting when you do your videos, when you do your photos. If you're going to be taking the pictures yourself, you need to have great lighting. You cannot be building a brand and you want everybody to take your brand serious, and you want everybody to pay you top dollar, and you're not investing in the bare minimum of having quality content. You're not going to get quality people or attract quality people to your brand, okay? So when I tell you that this is the year to up the quality on everything, up the quality on everything, and that goes for everything in my life. We are upping the quality on everything in our lives, period. The way that we show up in the world, up the quality. Take the quality to the next level. Take the quality and the people that you're hanging around, take the quality of people to the next level. If you still hanging around people that ain't no good for you, up the quality, sis. Take the quality up. You can't hang around them people no more. They're still operating at a low frequency. They're still operating down here. You got to up the quality in the people that you're surrounding yourself with. You got to get around people that are doing what it is that you are doing. Up the quality of your circle. Up the quality of your content. Up the quality in the way that you present yourself. Up the quality in your wardrobe. Up the quality in the way that you move in this world. Take the quality of your experience. When people deal with you, they need to have a different type of quality experience. They need to have a different type of experience when they deal with you, because you are kingdom. So you have to operate in excellence, and there has to be a different type of experience when they operate with you versus when they operate in the world, because we on another level. We're in another level. We're on another realm. So we got to present ourselves in a totally different way. So I need you, whatever you was doing last year, it was cool and it served you. With all the stuff that I was doing last year, it was cool and it served me. And it got me where it is where I wanted to be last year. But last year's season can't serve this year's season. Last year's season can't serve this year's goals. Last year routine can't serve this year's goals. The things that I want to do this year, last year's routine can't serve it. I have to up the quality in my lifestyle. I have to up the quality in my morning routine. I have to up the quality in my prayer life. Like, everything has to go up. Somebody comment that in the comments. Everything got to go up. Everything has to go up. So I'm challenging you to look at your platform. And look at your platform. And this is not even in a way of comparing yourself or making yourself feel small, but this is in a way of challenging you and stretching you beyond where you are. I want you to look at your platform, and then I want you to look at the platform of those people that you admire. If you admire to be on a certain level, what does the quality of their content look like versus the quality of what your content looks like? And I don't want to hear, they have more money or they have this and they have that. Sis, you can invest in some lighting. I think these lights cost me like $60 or $100. You can invest in some lighting and change the lighting and take the pictures yourself. Take them in a nice space. Like, you can really take things to the... sometimes the quality in your photos may just need to be an upgrade on your phone. Like, some of y'all stuck with some phones that's so old that your pictures keep coming out blurry, and you trying to build a brand. This is a business investment. Invest in your business and get a new phone. Get a better phone that can take better pictures if you're going to be taking your pictures yourself. Make sense? We are upping the quality on every single thing, okay? Like, sometimes y'all be making so many excuses like, well, I don't got the money to... No, we not doing that this year. We not doing that. We serve an abundant God, and there's literally no excuse for us to operate in the bare minimum this year. This year and forevermore. There's no excuse and no reason for us to operate in the bare minimum when we serve a God of abundance. So, what you need to be doing in your content this year so that you can start attracting the type of clients that you want to bring in, the people that want to pay you to serve them, is tripling down on video content, using your voice, adding some voiceovers on your reels, but not being afraid to use your voice on your platform, speaking to your audience as if they are one body so that you are speaking directly to your audience, using your reels for attraction and brand awareness through motivation, inspiration, and informational content that will pique people's interest. Also entertainment that will attract people to your page. Use your feed to nurture your existing audience through your sales, your product spotlight content, your testimonials, all of that stuff on your feed to serve and nurture your existing audience. And then lastly, you want to up the quality on everything, okay? Every single thing in your life you need to up the quality on, okay? Does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions, any feedback, any questions at all about your content? What?
I thought I had a question.
Y'all, my husband back, y'all. Period, Bree. Period. Awesome. So listen, tomorrow night, I will be back on live tomorrow. So I am back doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. This is good. Thank you so much, Essence. I pray y'all took notes. Make sure y'all, matter of fact, whoever took notes last night, y'all did not screenshot them notes and send them to me so I can hold y'all accountable from last night's word, which was so good. But what was I gonna say? Tomorrow night, I'm going back to doing lives Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be doing lives. Monday and Tuesday will be business type of nights, and Wednesday, of course, is our prayer night. And yeah, that's that. So we're going back to doing lives Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So make sure you all either turn on your post notifications or click the link in my bio so that you can join me on live every single night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. This live was so good. I pray that y'all are going to apply this to your content strategy this year, because it's going to be a game changer for you. Triple down on video. It doesn't matter who's seeing it right now. Even if people have to go back and see it later, I don't care if it's getting 5 views right now. By the time you keep being consistent, it's going to pay off. The last thing that I did want to give you is to diversify your content. Spread your content out on multiple platforms. Don't only rely on one platform. So if you go live, take clippets and snippets of your live. You can go into your live archives and download your live to your phone. Take snippets and pieces of that live and post the clips to TikTok and start building your TikTok audience. You can also take that same live and post it to your YouTube so that you start having content on your YouTube as well. You can also take the audio from your lives and use the audio for a podcast. Whatever you need to do, sis, spread yourself out and don't only limit yourself to one platform this year. Start spreading yourself out on multiple platforms so that you can reach multiple audiences. All right. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining. I'm going to pray us out. Dear Heavenly Father, God, I just want to say thank you so much for this night. We give your name the praise, glory, and honor. I pray that the information that went forth tonight was not just heard, God, but applied to their lives to produce purpose. We give your name praise, glory, and honor in Jesus' name. Amen. So in our life coach certification program, the groceries at the door. In our life coach certification program, we go through creating a signature content strategy for each of our clients. So if you are interested in becoming a certified life coach and actually getting new clients, you want to click the link in my bio and apply. Our class starts on February 8th, so enrollment is closing soon. So make sure you click the link in my bio, apply, grab your seat, and I will see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for prayer. Good night, y'all.